The bustling clatter of silverware and the hum of muted conversations filled the elegant dining room of La Vida, a renowned restaurant in downtown Los Angeles. Among the polished wood panels and crystal chandeliers stood Maya, a sharp-tongued waitress who often used her wit to mask her struggles. Beneath her confident demeanor was a young woman grappling with a mountain of debt and shattered dreams of becoming a writer. That evening, as she scanned the crowd of wealthy patrons, Maya spotted an elderly man in a weathered leather jacket sitting alone in a corner booth. His attire and quiet presence seemed out of place among the glittering jewels and tailored suits. With a subtle roll of her eyes, she approached his table. "Let me guess," she said with a smirk, "lost on your way to a truck stop." The man looked up, his lined face breaking into a calm smile. "No, I'm exactly where I want to be." Rising conflict. Throughout the evening, Maya continued to serve the man, often with thinly veiled sarcasm. When he asked for the specials, she quipped, "I'm not sure they're in your budget." When he complimented the ambience, she countered, "Glad you appreciate it, probably a bit different from what you're used to." Despite her jabs, the man remained unbothered, his demeanor unshaken. He thanked her for every refill, smiled at her barbs, and even left a compliment about her professionalism, which only irritated Maya more. She couldn't understand why someone who clearly didn't fit the mold of La Vida's clientele would choose to dine there. The turning point. As the evening wound down, Maya overheard her manager speaking with a group of staff members near the kitchen. "Make sure everything's perfect tonight," he said. "The owner is here. He's observing." Maya froze. The owner? Her stomach dropped. She glanced around the room, searching for someone who fit the profile of a wealthy restaurateur. Her gaze landed on the man in the corner booth. No. It couldn't be. Her heart pounded as she approached his table to clear the dishes. Her voice wavered as she asked, "How was everything, sir?" The man looked up, his eyes twinkling. "Perfect, as always. You know, this place holds a special meaning for me. It's where I like to reflect on how far I've come. I built it with the hope that people from all walks of life could feel at home here." Maya's breath caught in her throat. "You built this place?" He nodded, extending a calloused hand. "Clint Eastwood. Nice to meet you." Emotional climax. Maya's face burned with embarrassment. Her witty defenses crumbled as she stammered an apology. "I'm so sorry, Mr. Eastwood. I had no idea." Clint waved her off with a gentle smile. "No need to apologize. Everyone has their struggles. I've faced my share of doubters, too." Moved by his kindness, Maya opened up about her life, the student loans, her fading dream of becoming a writer, and the crushing weight of feeling invisible in a world obsessed with status. Clint listened intently, his expression softening with empathy. After a long pause, he said, "Maya, life's a lot like the movies. The most unexpected twists make the best stories. Don't let this chapter define you." He reached into his pocket and handed her a card. "This is my assistant's number. Send her your writing. Let's see if we can help you tell your story." Tears welled in Maya's eyes. "Why would you do this for me?" Clint's gaze was steady. "Because someone once took a chance on me when I needed it most. It's my turn to pay it forward." Heartwarming resolution. A month later, Maya sat in a small cafe, clutching a letter from a publishing house that had picked up her first short story, a story about a waitress who learned the true meaning of humility and kindness from an unexpected mentor. She smiled, knowing that the man in the leather jacket had not only changed her life but also reignited her belief in humanity's capacity for compassion. As she signed her first copy, she wrote the dedication with care. "To Clint, the man who reminded me that kindness is the most valuable currency of all."